Today, I'm going to be going from 0 to 1 trillion shekels, but along the way, every milestone that we get to, a traveling merchant will visit us where we can use the admin shop to buy never seen before seeds and also admin pets. And right now, I'm a little homeless. So let's go over to the little old admin shop and see what we can buy today. So this guy got on stock 100 carrot seeds and 100 lemon seeds. How much for the yellow seeds? He said 7 shekels. All right, bud, just take my money. All right, we placed it and confirm 100 lemon seeds. All right, so I didn't even know this was an actual seed because John Dale said that he didn't even mean to add it. So the fact that we have 100 of them, you guys know that I am gonna abuse it as much as I can. Let's see what they actually look like. If I grow all... Oh, what the? Okay, this is a hairy bush. I have never seen anything like this. And if I sell 1 lemon, 643 shekels is a lot of money. Now, that's not bad because we have a ton of lemon seeds. So I'm gonna just pick as many as I can, bro. I mean, like, bro, we don't have a limit here, bro. I can say I have a whole inventory of banned fruits right now. And if I go over to sell 83,000 shekels, okay, that's good money. And oh, we just got 25 extra from that too. And now that we passed the first milestone, we're able to go to the shop again. All right, brother, last time you gave me a lemon seed. I'm hoping for a candy blossom next. So let's see, we got 100x Venus flytraps, 100x candy blossoms, and a sprinkler upgrade. All right, how much will candy blossoms be? 131,000 shekels. Wow, yeah, I'm 1,000 away from that. All right, I'll just take the sprinkler upgrade and the Venus flytrap. And it's good doing business with you because I'm not gonna lie, for 30,000 shekels, I just got 100 Venus flytraps and 3 of every sprinkler in the game. Yeah, but you kind of got scammed. I want to see how big this thing can actually get, bro. So I think 100 Venus flytraps is a bit overkill, but I'm gonna place my ginormous grand sprinkler that's gonna touch everything, and also my godly sprinklers. I know they don't really touch much, but they're already starting to grow all right, I need to grow all before they beat me to it. Oh my god! These... Why did I just turn into a monkey, bro? I thought this was a rainbow Venus flytrap. Okay, I'm gonna pick just one of these things. And how much did just one of these things go for? 6 million shekels? Yo, they gave money to the wrong guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna buy the whole grow a garden game itself, bro. With that type of money, holy, I got too much money to count, bro. Like, I'm looking at my inventory. My lemons aren't really the biggest, but we can just forget about that, bro. That banned seed is like an age ago, bro. We're here for the Venus flytraps because these seeds are giant. Oh, I'm in your mouth. I'm in your mouth. You gonna bite me? So if I sell my whole inventory, how much is that gonna make me? $700 million. Well, brother, I think that's enough to buy them candy blossoms because since we passed the next milestone, we were granted access to the admin shop again. All right, brother, you gotta hook me up this time, man. We got an admin orange tabby, disco bees, and dragonflies. Okay, I'm kind of curious how much the admin tabby is. 200 million shekels. Okay, low-key, I'm gonna buy that off rip. And low-key, I know I don't have enough for the disco bee, so I'm just gonna buy the dragonfly. And trade complete. So the guy gave us access to these mutated dragonflies, which, you know, I'm not really too worried about. I'm more curious about this big orange tabby that if I place it down, what are the stats, bro? Every 5 seconds, this guy's gonna nap and make our plants 2.5x larger. This is gonna be insane, guys. What the freak? All right, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like the same size, but it's a tad bit bigger. You guys can see the spikes poking out at the top. Now, most of you guys would sell off the rip, which I'm not gonna do that. I'm a little bit smarter. I'm gonna place my dragonflies and I'm gonna let these guys get to work because in the next 5 minutes, these guys are gonna give us a gold mutation on one of our fruits. But I do not want gold on these things, bro. Like, we just made 700 million with what? A Venus flytrap? And if I can get gold on it, that's gonna be a 20 times multiplier. So, guys, I'm gonna be turning into Elon Musk soon, bro. Ryder, I'm gonna be back here very soon, bro. Don't even worry. Because if I sell this, 200 million shekels alone. All right, bro. I'm gonna do a little bit of AFKing because I want all of this stuff to be gold when I come back. And this is what I come back to. Everything has gold on it. So I don't know how long I was on AFK, bro. I'm not gonna cap. That Taco Bell put me on the toilet for some time. But now I feel like it's time for us to sell everything because I don't think it will get better than this. Like 31 billion billion. That is a lot of money. But now that we passed the next milestone, we get to access the admin shop again. Oh, brighter. What's that admin shop looking like? We got another candy blossom. We got bone blossoms. And we got a spray mutation upgrade. All right, so how much spray upgrade? 10 billion shekels. Before I make any purchases, what about candy blossom? Let's send it, bro. 15 billion shekels. Okay, so that's like 25 billion total. I got that money. All right, let's type it. 25 billion. I think that's enough. Oh, that is a lot of money lost. But Loki, I feel like it was worth it though. I mean, we got 100 candy blossom seeds and 3 shock mutations. But when you have like John Cena in your face as a candy blossom, bro, you can't say nothing. So I don't know if I really want to keep these Venus flytraps now, but I'm gonna place the candy blossoms in the middle just so we can like flex on everybody. 100 is so much to work with. Like, I'm trying to place it right here, but I just can't. So let's get our sprinklers out. Let's place one of each. Oh my god, I can't even place it over there. That is insane. All right, I can place it right there. This tree is growing pretty quick. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect spot. Let's go. That is perfect. And now that he's almost done napping, I'm gonna grow all now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That tree is growing pretty big, bro. Let's see. Yo, what is this? Okay, I ain't gonna lie, Brighter. I'm about to give you a kiss for that, bro. Come here. Mwah, mwah. This guy said, hey, yo. All right, bro, I'm sorry about that. But I mean, like, look at this candy blossom. This thing is worth 148 billion alone. And that is not including the gold mutation. So if I spray it, it is now 14 billion shekels. Oh my days. Yeah, bro, we might have to go to 10 trillion with this, bro, because this is insane. Now, I'm gonna do something a little bit risky just to flex. I'm gonna join a public server and like show it off, bro. I already got somebody looking at my garden. Hopefully they don't have any Robux. Okay, I know this guy has Robux, bro. Okay, wait, no. They're looking at my garden. What are they planning to do? They're pocket watching me today. Okay, look at their money. They're pretty rich. I feel like they don't need to steal. He said, can I get a candy blossom? You know what, bro? I got you, bro. Here's the candy blossom. Hey, he's happy. W. All right. But yeah, if these guys are happy, I'm happy. And you know what make me happy? If you guys could really just subscribe, that would be so much. I'm going back to my private server. So now looking at our upgrades, I wish we got some more pets, but you know what? I can't be greedy. I'm gonna spray this candy blossom and it's now worth 10 billion shekels that easily. Oh my days, bro. I can't even get into my garden anymore. Hold on. And if I sell this, how much is something with gold on it? Okay, 200 million shekels. That's not really much for us, bro. That's chump change now. Oh my god! I didn't even see this big candy blossom. I feel like we have something rainbow hidden. I'm gonna search around my garden. Hopefully we can find one. I mean, I didn't find anything rainbow, but I did find a rainbow orange tabby. That's cool. Next time, I'm gonna try to get that bone blossom. I don't know why I didn't, but like, my mind was just on candy blossoms, bro. Wait, no. We got a rainbow candy blossom right here. All right, for us to get the maximum money, I'm gonna go AFK once again so everything can become gold again. And this is what it looks like after an hour. Yes, we got this big, veiny, freaking candy blossom in front of my garden. But something I was really shocked about was this one being 200 billion. That's definitely gonna get us closer to 10 trillion. So I'm gonna pick up everything. Oh my god, it's gonna feel so weird, bro. Is that another gold candy blossom? Oh yeah, we're eating really good today, y'all. I don't know how much you guys are expecting, but I'm expecting like at least a trillion, bro. 200 billion. All right, but low-key, bro, that one candy blossom kind of got me. But you know, we still have a lot more stuff to pick. So after picking up all of my Venus flytraps, this is the inventory we got. You know, it wasn't much. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna make a lot of money from this, but I mean, it's better than nothing. 3 billion off the bat, bro. So brighter, we're now past the 100 billion mark. And I think you guys know where we're going to. Yep, brighter, what do we have in stock today? Let's see, we got 100 soul fruits, 100 carrot seeds, and disco bees. Now, last time I didn't get the disco bees, so that's what I want first. 100 billion for a disco bee? Okay, I guess I will take it. There, 100 billion. And low-key, I'm gonna skip the carrot seeds, and I'm gonna get the 100 soul fruits. 50 billion, bro. Just tell me this off the start. 150 billion. There we go. 150 billion. And if I go ahead and accept, and holy moly, I have never used this soul fruit before. I've never had 100 of them at one time. So low key, if I want to make some room for this, I'm about to clean up my garden because it's getting a little messy, bro. Like you can't even walk through this, man. So let me get my handy dandy shovel and let's get to sorting. And just like that, I have the Venus flytraps on this side. Loki, I had to cover the whole side because there were so many that I just could not place. And, you know, I already got my candy blossom sorted. It's kind of like Candyland on this side and like Godzilla on this side. And I don't know what the soul fruit looks like, so I'm going to place that all back here. So I don't want to plant too many because I don't know how much money this stuff is going to make us. And let me get back out my orange tabby because I need these things to grow big. So I'm going to place this. Why are you sleeping there, Tabby? All right, we're going to try this one more time. There he goes. All right, he got kind of half of my soul fruits. I mean, he didn't get the most, but it looks like I ran out of sprinklers. So I'm going to go to the gear shop. And while this guy, you know, just like freeloads off of what, you know, what I'm doing, bro, I'm going to go get some more sprinklers for him. So yeah, I'm at the gear shop. Let's buy every sprinkler that we can. And now that all that's done, I see my orange tabby just like taking a liking to that spot because, you know, once he kind of like sits down, he doesn't move. So place my godly. I'm trying to like get everywhere where it will touch everything, but it's kind of not looking like that's happening right now. The candy blossoms in the front are not eating off that, but if I go ahead and grow all... Okay, wait. Oh my God, I fell. No, I'm stuck. My garden is now a choking hazard because if I press the garden button, bro, I get stuck. But this low-key looks like a candy blossom. Is this one soul fruit by itself? All right, we're gonna pocket watch. 18 billion shekels. Considering I just magnified that, this is a seed itself, bro. Do I have any stuff? I gotta build up to this, bro. I gotta get up there. All right, I made it as far as I could before I kind of got like blocked off by this guy's butt, bro. But yeah, this thing is giant, bro. Hold up, hold up, yo. Somebody gotta take a screenshot of this and turn this into an edit, bro. All right, so now that we basically, you know, got a death trap of a garden, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all of my dragonflies because, you know, they work good like a 20 times multiplier, but we got disco bees now, and that is a 125 times multiplier. So once again, I'm gonna be going away from my computer because these things take 13 minutes just for a chance at disco. But yeah, by the time I come back, hopefully this whole garden is filled with disco because that would be a dream come true. So I went AFK for a couple of hours and I came back to a lot of mutations on my stuff. And also we got a new update. Yeah, let's just say I was gone for a couple of days, but I want this fruit better than ever. So I'm gonna pick up the big old soul fruit if I can even reach up there. But I know a couple of this stuff in this garden is worth a couple billion. So I pull up my magnifying glass. How much is this one worth? Whoa. 500 billion shekels. Okay, I'm picking that one instantly, bro. So if I go ahead and sell all, 698 billion shekels. Yo, guys, we're 60 billion away from the goal. But now that we passed our final milestone, it's time for us to go back to the admin shop. Oh, I'm gonna miss Brighter, but I guess this is gonna be our last time saying it. Oh, Brighter. Hey, bro, why are you being mean, bro? Are you happy that you can finally almost go? Yes, I want to leave. Bro, you didn't have to say that. Come on. Does this guy not like my presence? All right, well, at least show me what's in the admin shop. So we have a raccoon and a admin kitsune. Now, I want to know how much that admin kitsune is. 100 billion shekels for a admin kitsune. What type of scam are you trying to run on me today, Brighter? I just want to leave, bro. Okay, well, I mean, I guess I will take you up on your offer. Boom, and just like that, we have 100 billion shekels, just like that. All right, and how much for the raccoons would you say? Oh, $1. Okay, I'm not even gonna take it at this point. No, please take. I can tell this guy is over this video. Like, okay, let me just add it. 100 billion, if I even say that. And trade complete. Nice doing business with you, Brighter. I really hope you enjoy your... Oh, this guy just leaves the game. Wow. I can tell that guy really didn't like being my friend, bro, because, well, first of all, he wasn't even my friend. Because I am only friends with the admin kitsune. This guy got me. Oh my God, bro. This thing is so big, it's hard to even get it on camera. I'm gonna place this down in my garden because it is also maxed out. As you guys can see, it is age 100. Every 15 minutes, it's gonna basically do whatever a raccoon does, but also give us the foxfire mutation. And that's really good because I think the base cooldown is 22 minutes. So for something to be that big, that is insane. But obviously, as you guys know, that we're gonna need another alt account if we want to make money. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the raccoons to this account. And oh, this hurts. All right, I know this is my alt account, but why am I low-key scared to give this to Kitsune away, bro? I worked way too hard to just give that away. Bro, look at this thing. If this guy farts, that is a colossal thunderstorm of stink spray that I'm gonna have to smell. So yeah, I low-key hope they take this big soul fruit, even though it's not really worth much money. Like, bro, just having this thing in your inventory inventory is insane. I think you could probably kill somebody if you hold this thing out, man. All right, and my raccoons are now on the move. Now, we're not really too worried about this guy. Yeah, he's just a placeholder for whatever that kitsune is gonna get. Is the kitsune on the move? And out of this big garden, this guy gave us the smallest candy blossom that he could find. Yeah, I wish I could like just torment this guy, but I can't, bro. But we're just two sexy beasts in one video. I know you've never seen it before. But now it is time for the grand finale of the actual kitsune moving. And he gave us a candy blossom. Oh, that is a big candy blossom. All right, I want to see how much this stuff sells for. I mean, we did have an admin account, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have like a couple trillion. 200 billion is more than enough though, because now that we're over a trillion, we have finally completed the challenge. Yes, you can do anything when you have admin seeds, but now that we're finished with level 1 of the admin shop, it's time for us to try the challenge with level 2. Oh, but you looked a little cramped in there. You sure don't need no help? Pick a number 1 out of 3. Okay. Well, I don't really know which one is which, so I'm just gonna say 2. Ooh, so it was a lemon seed, a burning bud, and 100 candy blossoms. Are you serious? Wait, can I switch to 3? No? Okay. And he's gone. Well, at least I walked out of there with a burning bud seed. And there's 2 things you're probably wondering. Why is Woozy so handsome? And what's the downside to the traveling merchant? Well, let's just say I have to make 1 trillion shekels or else he will ban me. And I can't let that happen. So I'm gonna take the quick route of paying to win, and I'm just gonna grow all. Oh, whoa, a double burning bud. Okay, now that is a rare occurrence to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick this thing up. How much is this thing worth if I sell it? 124,000 shekels just like that, which is just enough for the traveling admin to appear again. Pick a number 1 out of 3. All right, but is that all you say? You're bald. All right, bro. All right, I'm just gonna pick a number. Okay, last time I could have got 100 candy blossoms if I picked number 3. So I pick 1. Oh, okay, so we got 100 soul fruits, and we could have got a John Dell monkey. Let me pick 3. And this guy left again. Well, at least I have 100 unattainable seeds called the soul fruits. You know what? Next time that guy goes around, he probably needs to drop a couple pounds before he hops in that machine again. But let's go ahead and get to planting, because I don't know if I need 100 soul fruits when I could have got a Jandel monkey. So I'm gonna take my anger out on this garden. Yeah, that really teach my garden a lesson, man. Now, I got $100,000 to my name, so I'm gonna make my way over to the gear shop because it looks like we can buy 2 watering cans and no basic sprinkler. Well, I mean, we definitely need more of that. And I'm gonna come back to my little garden. And oh my God, look at all of these soul fruits. Have you guys ever seen this many soul fruits in one sitting? All right, they're already growing giants. Wait, well, hold up. I don't even need sprinklers if they grow this quick. So after a bit more of watering our garden, we finally finished them all. What is this plant? If we're trying to make a garden where people can't steal, this is the fruit you want to go to because, bro, this is like the border right here, bro. I just can't get past this right now. But the one thing I'm noticing that we don't have is, where are all of my fruits at? Like, yeah, this looks cool, but if I ain't making no money off it, I can't really profit. So once again, I'm gonna have to spend 375 Robux on growing all. Wait, what did I just spend my money on? What am I supposed to do with this? All right, you know what? How much is one of these things worth? 6,000 shekels. Wow, that's gonna really make us a lot of money. You know what? I'm gonna get my harvest tool out and I'm just gonna... All right, I think that was enough for today. And look at my inventory. I have a lot of soul fruits. So I'm gonna sell my inventory once again. Ooh, 6 million at that. And just like that, we have now made the traveling admin appear again. So hopefully we can get something good enough to not get banned. Oh, Brighter. All right, Brighter, I'm not gonna lie. I am 0 for 2 right now with this guessing game. Pick 2 numbers 1 out of 3. Oh, so this is a 60% chance that I get something good. This guy said, if I fail this, you suck. All right, well, I definitely don't suck. So out of 1 through 3, I'm gonna take my chances and I'm gonna go number 1 and number 3. Oh, we got 100 Venus flytraps and we got a sprinkler upgrade. But the middle one was 100 candy blossoms. Brighter, I'm gonna kill you. And this guy left me once again. All right, well, the plus side is we have every sprinkler in the game right there. I low-key need to hurry up before they go out. And he gave us 100 Venus flytrap seeds. You guys probably wondering why I'm not happy? Because we could have got god, candy blossoms! All right, well, you know what? That's not gonna be the last time I'm gonna see that, guys. So I'm gonna quit all of my yapping, and I'm gonna place as many Venus flytraps as I can. Let's go ahead and grow all. We want to see what these things will turn into. And yo, what is that? Is this a ember lily? Yo, oh my god, this is the biggest ember lily I've ever seen so far. Wait, is this a... Oh my god, I thought that was a rainbow Venus flytrap. All right, you know what? I got one in my hand. This is a 94 kg Venus flytrap. So if I go over to Sam, how much is this thing worth, bro? 37 million shekels? Holy, that's a lot of money. We're sending it all on everything, bro. We're picking as much as I can. We're not even gonna let this thing go away, bro, because this is too much money to not be sold, man. 250 million shekels. Holy, I'm about to bust, bro. That's too much money for me. And just like that, we're now past the 100 million milestone. Oh god, he's already back. He said, what is that thing? You know me. But Brighter, something has come to my attention. Because why have I missed out on a Jandel monkey and a candy blossom? Because I suck. Okay, so you're just gonna diss me? All right, chat, what number y'all picking? Because Loki, I'm gonna go with number 1. I'm putting it all on black. Oh, yes! We got a bone blossom. I feel like we won that time. See you later, because I do not need you anymore, Brighter. I think I can beat the whole video with a bone blossom. That's probably cap, but I'm going to see what this thing can do. So looks like all of my sprinklers are gone, so I might have to buy a couple, but let me just go ahead and plant this one. Boop. And we're gonna see how big we can get this bone blossom. Oh, wait, whoa. Why did my Venus flytraps just grow when I did that? All right, I kind of got to clear these things out the way. I'm gonna pick all of these things up, and we need to head to the gear shop because looks like I did not get another sprinkler upgrade, and I'm about to buy them myself. So let's get to buying. And just like that, we're stacked with a lot of sprinklers and a friendship pot. Hey, look, I want to rinse up Brighter. What can I say? So I'm going to go back to my garden and whoo-wee, looks like my bone blossom is already growing, and that's not good because, bro, I need to get these things placed ASAP before this thing grows a little too big. And hopefully my Venus flytraps got touched by that because I still want these things to grow too. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about my soul fruits, bro. Like, because this burning bud, I'm not selling this thing, bro. So for the third time, I'm gonna go ahead and grow all again. Yeah, Jandel is taking a lot of my money. Oh my god, this is small, but look at my soul fruits back there. Okay, they're growing really big. I'm gonna do a little bit of pocket watching. 7 million shekels. All right, that's not really much. I'm gonna pick a boner blossom, and I want to see how much a small one's worth. 162 million shekels, just like that. All right, bone blossoms, I'm sorry for disrespecting your name, bro. I did not know about you. So I'm gonna grow all once again because I feel like we can get something bigger than that, bro. Oh my god. All right, these things are the same size. What am I getting excited about? We're doing that once again, bro. I'm pretty sure your mother raised you right, and you can give me something bigger than that, bro. All right, grow up for the third time. Whoa! But it is worth it because these are some giant boner blossoms. Oh, I can kiss these guys. Oh, grown man, by the way. All right, we're gonna pick these things for like the third time this video. And Loki, we have so much on our garden. I'm gonna need to bring out the harvest tool, bro. This is a little bit too much for my liking. I feel the money coming in, bro. Yo, why does this remind me of SpongeBob when he, like, you know, trying to catch the jellyfish and stuff? But I'm trying to catch some money, bro. I'm trying to make some generational wealth. All right, after a little bit of picking, we have a whole inventory full of bone blossoms, soul fruits, and Venus flytraps. So if I sell my whole inventory, 1.5 billion shekels. And I think you guys know what that means. That's right. After hitting that milestone, we get to spawn the admin in our basement once again. Oh, there he is. Bro, leave me alone. Yo, Brighter, get in position, bro. We have a video to record. That's right. There he goes. All right, guys, let's just ignore what he said or you will be going down in the basement again. Nice to meet you for the first time. Ooh, he's switching it up. So we get to pick 2 numbers this time. Now, last time I picked 1 and 3 and we got lucky. So I'm going 1 and 3 again, bro. Ooh, we got a admin orange tabby. We missed out on disco bees. And we got 100 candy blossoms. Hallelujah. Loki, bro, I think that's worth singing over, man. Yo, 800 freaking of these candy blossoms. All right, I want to see which one is better, my bone blossoms or my candy blossoms. So I'm gonna plant a couple of candy blossoms over here. Is that a rainbow up there? Yo, somebody let me know what that is up there. And now that I got all of my sprinklers down, I need to go ahead and get this rainbow tabby in order because, bro, every 5 seconds, this guy will nap for 30 seconds and we will have 2.5 larger fruits. All right, he is napping, but I low-key need him to move a little bit closer. So I'm gonna get my shovel and we're gonna move this thing. We're gonna do a little bit of cheating. We're gonna place it right over here. And now we're gonna go ahead and grow all because these trees are getting magnificently giant. Yo, we're in Candyland right here. Look at all of these candy blossoms. Now, we need to really make sure this is fair. I'm going to pick up one bone blossom that's gold, and I'm going to pick up one candy blossom that's gold. All right, so the candy blossom is up first. If I sell this, 151 million shekels. All right, now what about this trash boner blossom? You know, we're team candy blossom around here. 281 million? Oh, God. All right, all right, forget what I said about being Team Candy Blossom, bro. We're switching over. All right, you know what? No. I'm not counting that yet. One silver Candy Blossom, which is 95 kgs. Wow, this thing is giant. And one silver Bone Blossom, which is 24 kgs. All right, 500 million shekels. All right, you cannot beat that, bro. You cannot beat that. If I sell this, 697 million shekels. All right, whoa. How did we just make more money on silver than gold? Okay, that doesn't make sense. Considering we have a lot of candy blossoms, I feel like we can like pick up all of these things and like just grow all again, bro. So I'm gonna pick up as many as I can. All right, I have max backpack space now, and I'm gonna go ahead and grow all again because I don't want to let them sprinklers just like waste. Yo, okay, this is where the bone blossoms came in clutch because look at these things. We haven't even got to the second part of the selling and we got a whole inventory full of boner blossoms right here, man. So if I go ahead and sell, this isn't even all of our inventory we have made, but we have just made 11 billion shekels, yo, and we haven't even sold everything. But more importantly, we now passed the 10 billion milestone, which now puts us a step closer to not getting banned. All right, brother. I'm getting tired of you, bro. Who told you to raise your voice at me? Nah, bet. Wait, hold up, brother. Let's take a moment to think about this. Pick two numbers, 1 out of 3. All right, whoa. Wait, brother. I'm sorry for what I have just said. Can you please give me some good luck? Brother, that is not family friendly. I'm kind of curious that he would pick number 2. So for my first number, I'm gonna go number 2, and for the last one, I'm just gonna go 3, bro. I picked 2 and 3. Bruh, we missed out on a Jandale monkey, but we got a dragonfly and a spray mutation. Brighter, I know you did that on purpose, bro. I didn't even get to give him my Riz pot, bro. I was trying to Riz him up and stuff. All right, well, we lost a friend, but we came out with a lot of good stuff. Because not gonna lie, I feel like Brighter's gonna give me the Jandale monkey one day. So at least right now, we're able to walk out with a lot of mutation sprays and some dragonflies. So I'm kind of excited for us to get these dragonflies because if I go ahead and place them all down, you guys see how we just been having a bunch of colors on our garden? Well, that is gonna change for the best of it because every 5 minutes, these dragonflies are gonna turn one of our fruits golden. And that by itself is a 20 times multiplier. So yeah, we're ready to get rich. And I also got some shock mutation sprays, which I'm low-key gonna put on some of these plants. Now, we have a lot of plants on this garden, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna do a little bit of pocket watching, and I wanna see how much this burning bud cost. 27 million shekels. Are you serious? We have been saving this guy for 27 million shekels? Are you serious? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day and spray our big boner blossom right here. Yeah, I had to do the fart sound effect with it, bro. And we're gonna spray this one also. Wait, no, we could have sprayed this one. Oh my God. All right, how much is this guy worth, bro? 200 million shekels alone. So if I spray the shocked on it, 29 million shekels. Oh yeah, we know how we're getting to 1 trillion, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna let my dragonflies do a little bit of work, and hopefully we come back to a full garden of goldness. And we're back. So this is kind of what I expected, you know, since we have a lot of fruits in the garden. Obviously, with a lot to work with, we're gonna have a lot of fruits that are not gonna get taken. But you know what we did get though? We got the sandy mutation on some of these things, which is really good. So I think you guys know what I'm gonna go ahead and pick, bro. If we're trying to make money, this is what we want to pick. This 30 billion candy blossom. But if I go ahead and sell what I got so far, 21 billion shekels. All right, yeah, we definitely need that candy blossom now. So you know what we could make more money on is if we can get gold on this, we could probably like triple X the income. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and pick that bone blossom that we had over there, and let's just go ahead and make 50 billion. That still wasn't enough. Oh god, I'm trapped. I'm trying to pick it, but oh my days, we have too many fruits on this garden, bro. Hopefully this is enough now. Yes, finally we hit the milestone, which now puts us over the 50 billion mark. Yoo-hoo, cutie. I got a friendship pot for you. Hey, yo, switch teams. Yo, I did not switch teams, Brighter. Why are you talking to me like that? All right, you know what? Just go ahead and do your prompt, man. So once again, he's letting me pick 2 of the numbers out of 3. Now, I have not gotten the Jandel monkey yet, so that is something I still want. I'm going for 2 and 3 this time. And he reveals it. We could have got a soul fruit. Oh, but we got corrupt kitsunes and disco bees. It's good doing business with you, Brighter, because I am happy with all of this stuff we have just gotten, bro. Like that. Yeah, we're finna ball out. But low-key, I'm at the low-key get rid of a lot of stuff on this garden. So first of all, let me go and pick up all of my dragonflies. I feel like they've done their job. And let's go ahead and place these corrupt kitsunes. But basically, every 20 minutes, we have a 20% chance of getting the corrupt chakra mutation. And I'm looking at the wiki. That is a 15 times multiplier right there. But that doesn't even compare to our disco bees. Because, bro, you know how the corrupt kitsune gives a 15 times multiplier? Well, every 14 minutes, this guy will give us the disco mutation. And I want you guys to guess how much that gives. You know, I'm gonna give you time. Whatever you guessed, I hope it was 120 times, bro. Yeah, not gonna lie, the disco bee is the best pet, but for these guys to be useful, we need to do a little bit of clearing the garden out. Starting with the burning bud in the back, which we thought would make us a lot of money. I'm sorry, but I don't even want to pick this thing, bro. We're just gonna reclaim it. And yeah, we're gonna do a lot of reclaiming on this soul fruit. So, see you guys in a bit. And that is pretty much all of the reclaimers I had. But yeah, we made a lot of progress because now, before I even get to finish the sentence, this guy done already failed, bro. All right. Well, hopefully that's not the fate of everything because, bro, we for sure need that 100 times multiplier. And, oh, we got the disco mutation to the smallest Venus flytrap I have ever seen. 9 million shekels. You know what? We might as well just pick that one so nobody else will ever get it, bro. Oh, we actually made a billion off that. What? Okay, hold up. I must have had something in my inventory when I sold that. But the other disco bee has now failed. So low-key, I'm going to forget about the disco bees. And I'm just going to put everything on black when it comes to these corrupt kitsunes, bro. Because they are definitely not going to fail me. Oh, looks like all of them are successful because we have 8 candy blossoms that have the chakra mutation on it now. Oh my lordy gumdrops. Let me just go ahead and start picking up all of the stuff I can. If I go ahead and sell 95 billion off of that? What the freak? Yo, that is a lot of money. Enough money for me to do anything. But we've now passed the final milestone of the video, which means this is the last time I will see my sweet baby boy Brighter. Finally. Hey, yo, bro. Come on, I thought we were friends. Considering this is going to be the last time we ever see this guy, I'm going to go at 1 and 2. Let's just switch it up, bro. And if we're really, we got raccoons. We got a admin kitsune and bro, we missed out on a Jandel monkey. I mean, even though we didn't get that, we came out with a mega kitsune and we got some raccoons. Can I leave now? No, Brighter. I got one more job for you. I'm gonna need you to come over here because for my last plan, this is how I'm gonna make a trillion. First of all, I'm gonna give all of these raccoons to Brighter. And now that Brighter has that, Brighter, I'm gonna basically need you to like move something down. Okay, the guy puts down my mega kitsune first. Yeah, nice flex, bro. But yeah, basically the last thing I'm gonna need this guy to do is just AFK like he's been doing and let my raccoons go ahead and steal my candy blossoms. Now, you guys remember this big old candy blossom we've been saving this whole video? Yeah, this is the final thing that we need to do it because first of all, I am not getting rid of these candy blossoms, bro. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick up everything that is not the big old 30 billion. So I made sure to clear everything off this tree. So we should only get the biggest thing. Yeah, that is what we're looking for, bro. Oh my days. I have been nail in toe trying to like keep this thing clear. And, oh, look at the kitsune. Yo, this thing is so giant. The candy blossom is not even half of this guy's size. So it looks like the chakra mutation gave us 4 extra billion on our candy blossom, and we don't even have gold or the corrupt chakra. So that is good money. All right, and now that Brighter is giving me all of my candy blossoms, if we go ahead and see how much we have made from one run, 184 billion just like that. I think you guys know what we need to do now. So I AFK'd for about 1 more hour until we had a whole inventory full of candy blossoms. And we are back. So I am now ready to see the grand total of us AFKing for a couple of hours. So if I go ahead and sell 1.5 trillion shekels to round it off, safe to say we will not be getting banned this video, but we're gonna try to complete the final challenge of the admin shop. This is the admin shop, a traveling merchant who gives overpowered items, unattainable seeds, and even admin pets. But he will only appear after every money milestone. And right now, I'm low-key broke. So, Brighter, I come to you to shop on a budget. Oh my gosh, we're doing the black box thing again. If you don't like it, you can leave. Okay, I didn't say all of that. How much are we charging for that second box? It's looking real nice. 250 shekels. Oh, bro, you're taxing. And you even added a fee? Bro, do you hate me that bad? Yes, okay, you didn't have to tell me that. All right, here's your 250 shekels. You're not getting all of it just because you wanted to add a fee. And trade complete. Nice doing business with you, bud, because we're now up 100 lemon seeds, which I don't think you can get this seed in the game, and a mega Shibu Inu. Now, I'm just gonna get to placing this guy because every minute this guy's gonna dig us up a random seed. So yeah, we can get a good seed off the bat. But you know, instead of waiting for this guy, let's just go ahead and take advantage of our lemon seeds because this seed is not even supposed to be in the game. So I'm kind of eating off it. So I'm not gonna place too much because I think 100 is a little bit too much for us, but you can never get enough of grow all. Yes, that is how we're gonna speed run today. And oh, okay, we get a lot of seeds, I would say that. And we even have a gold seed. Oh. And now you're probably wondering 2 things. Why is Woozer so dripped out? And what's the catch to the traveling shop? Well, let's just say I have to make 1 trillion shekels or else he has the option to ban me. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna take the opportunity to do that. So hopefully these lemon seeds can make us some money because, bro, I need to come back to that shop. All right, 1 lemon seed alone, 1 kg. If I sell this, 500 shekels. Okay, we might be cooked, bro. You know what? The good thing about this tree is we have a lot of lemon seeds to pick through. I just finished picking my inventory and we got a lot of lemon seeds. Yeah, bro, if I ran a concession stand, I would make so much lemonade money. But we're here for the bigger picture. I'm selling my inventory and 78,000 shekels. All right, now that's good money because if I go back to my garden, I pick a little bit more, we should have enough to reach the next milestone. Okay, I was correct. Yeah, 17,000 shekels. So now that we passed the 100,000 mark, we're able to access the admin shop again. Yoo-hoo, cutie. I missed out on your number last time. You know, if you want to slide in and give me the Jando monkey, I would love that. Sorry, you're bald. All right, we don't gotta get political here, man. So I'm taking another look at your shop. I really hate the fact that I can't see anything. So how much is the first box worth? Sorry, you need 1 million subs. What? I can't buy it? Oh my God, if you guys could subscribe so that never happens again, please do that. All right, how much is the second box? 5,000 shekels. All right, that's not a good bad. Here is your money, broke boy. And we could have got a Jando monkey package. We got a golden goose package and we skipped the carrot package. All right, well, trade complete. We could have got a Jando monkey if we had more subscribers, but at least we walked out with a bunch of golden gooses and whatever this pet is. But we're here for the golden gooses because they are gonna make us some generational wealth, considering every 13 minutes, these guys are gonna lay us a golden egg. And for the guys that don't know, these are not the eggs that we eat, but the eggs that we get a lot of money with. Because since this is a divine pet, we're gonna make a profit of whatever this number is. Sorry, I don't got my glasses on. Yeah, I know, I'm bald and I'm blind. But if I'm rich, that's all that matters. So we can't just forget about the Temanuki. We're gonna place this guy down because I'm a little familiar of what this guy does. Every 10 minutes, this guy's gonna give us a random mutation, aka a little bit of mischief. He can take my money too. So it's been a couple of minutes and my golden gooses are now laying me eggs. So, ooh, I didn't know they came with the fortune mutation. All right, how much is this 11 kg golden egg gonna get us though? That's the real question. Whoa! 23 million shekels. All right, hold up. Before I come to Brighter, bro, let me see what these other eggs are gonna give us. Oh my days, yo, another big egg. Okay, first of all, we gotta make some sense. How is a goose that small of the size birthing something so giant, bro? All right, you know what? I'm not gonna do any questions. Oh, we seen it firsthand. All right, that is what an egg should look like, something that small. So yeah, I think we already know how much we're gonna make from this, bro. 44 million shekels, yo, which means we have now passed the 1 million milestone, unlocking access to the admin shop again. Ooh, I can't wait to ban you. Brighter, why do you want to ban me, bro? You make me sit for... All right, I didn't ask for info. What is the shop looking like? All right. We're looking at 3 black boxes again. So we haven't went 3 yet. How much is 3 costing? 50 million shekels. That's a lot of my net worth. All right, what about number 1? Not for sale. Then why have it here then? Okay, I'm low-key curious about number 1, but I'm just gonna type 50 million shekels and boom, I have your money right there. Oh, so that's why he didn't want me to get number 1. So the second one was a blossom package. Oh my god, I should have went number 2. But we got a admin package. All right, no, never mind. I am happy with that. Just go ahead and take my money. I don't even care. Can't sell my familia. I mean, Brighter, who told you to put your mom up for sale, bro? And thank Goody Gumdrops that I did not buy that, because we would have missed out on 100 Venus flytrap seeds, a rainbow tabby, and also a mega moon cat. And these 2 things loans are like the Ronaldo and Messi of soccer, because if I place the orange tabby down, every 5 seconds, this guy's gonna nap and give us bigger fruits. And look at this guy. He's already napping on the job. Wow, this guy didn't even let me place my seeds. You know what? The good thing about this guy is because he's so like fat and round, he's just gonna stand there. So if I plant all of my Venus flytrap seeds around him, I'm gonna make a whole ritual of this guy, bro. We're gonna give him admin seats all around. Now, guys, the moon cat does basically the same thing, but like at a smaller scale. And oh my god, these guys are so loud. All right, sound effects are coming off. If I hear another pet, I'm gonna lose my mind. So I'm just about ready to grow all. The only thing I'm waiting for is my moon cats to basically stop being a dumbass and sleep over where I want my seeds at. But oh, we got a fairy thing over here. What does this guy do? Hello there. And he's flying to my garden. Is he gonna get some Diddy juice? What are we getting? Oh, we got the glimmering mutation. Well, that will always help us. But these moon cats napping over here would also help us. You know what? We weren't lucky in this life. Luckily, I'm already 25 million in the bank before I figured that out. Forget the moon cats. We're just gonna... one slip over there. W. I'm gonna wait for him to finish napping, bro. This seed right here is gonna become so giant. I'm kind of curious to see how big that thing is gonna grow and what is growing out the ground right there. And... Yo! These are some big old Venus flytraps. Wait, what the freak? Why did they just get smaller? Forget that. We have some giant lemon seeds and we have some giant Venus flytraps. And I thought we had a rainbow Venus flytrap, but looks like that was my lazy orange tabby napping there. Well, all I know is we're finna make a lot of money because on top of these things growing, we also got some more golden eggs around here. So I'm gonna pick that up. 1 million shekels. All right, okay, that's all right. You know, if my sweet baby boy Brighter didn't hook me up with the golden goose, that would have been bad for us. But the good thing about the Venus flytrap is we have 92 seeds left. So if we want to get dangerous, we can get dangerous, bro. You know what? I'm a dangerous man. Since we got so many seeds, we might as well plant as many as we want, bro. And let's see how much we made off the first batch. 7 million shekels. All right, you know what? That's not that bad considering we got to get to 100 trillion to talk to this guy again. Why don't you just give up now? But because if I do, you're gonna ban me. That sounds like a good idea. All right, Brighter. All right. I can tell that after this video, bud, you're getting off the friends list, man. You're being way too negative for my opinion. So let's just go ahead and pick up these golden eggs because low-key, man, I'm not gonna lie. The Venus flytrap, it's a cool looking plant. But when it comes to money, we know what's gonna make us money, bro. Yes, sir. The golden egg. 59 trillion shekels? Nah, that was way more than I thought. Yeah, I know you're probably mad. Because now that we've passed the next milestone, we're able to access the admin shop again. All right, Brighter, what are my options looking like today? 3 black boxes. Whoa, don't you think I know that already? Could you give me a hint, please? FYI, box 3 requires 750. Now, you know that I do not have that many subscribers. But you know, if you guys want to help out, I am a-okay with that. All right, back to the boxes. How much is box 2 gonna ring me up for? 50 million shekels again. All right, what about box box 1. 1 million shekels. All right, well, I mean, I might as well save some money here. Have this 1 million shekels. Oh, we got a candy blossom package, but we missed out on a Jandel monkey package. And this guy said I needed 750k for the kitsune package. All right, man. Trade complete. Even though I missed out on one of the best pets in the game. I mean, we got 80 candy blossom seeds and we have every sprinkler in the game. So with that information, boys, I think you know what I'm about to do. All right, I planted 15 of my candy blossom seeds, and I think you guys know what we're about to get to. Yeah, I'm picking up my orange tabby, and we're moving this guy to the candy blossom because these things are getting the priority today. Oh, tabby, come over here, bro. I need you over here, man. Yes, yes, walk over here. No, no, no. Walk to the left a little bit. Walk to the right a bit. Oh, this guy slept literally. And place him one more time in the corner, and let's go. We didn't get all of the candy blossom, but we got a little bit there, so I can get my travel tool, and I can just move them a little bit. Move, golden goose. Oh my god. Yo, this guy got a fat booty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, but you know what? We got a moon cat sleeping here. So with the sprinklers that this guy has blessedly bought for me, because bro, I'm not buying those things, I'm gonna get to planting. Boom, 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 and the last two right here. So now we got that. Hopefully all of my sprinklers have been touched because we're gonna have to grow all, bro, and hopefully we can get a big rainbow tree. Now that would be insane because bro, that's like a 0.1% chance. And we're basically looking at Candyland now. Holy crap. Oh my god. All right. I can confidently say that the Candy Blossom package was the move to go to, guys. And oh, we got an eclipse event happening. So I'm low-key just gonna chill out for a little bit and let my garden collect mutations. Because if we AFK for about an hour, we could come back to a lot of golden eggs being laid. 30 minutes later, my guess has came true because we got a lot of golden eggs here. And the best thing about it is we actually have some with some mutations on it. So if we were making 20 million before, bud, we're going to be making billions now. For the candy blossoms, we have a lot and we actually haven't checked how much one sells for. So I'm going to pick up the best one over here, which is looking like it's going to be this gold one. Holy, this thing is giant. Look at that thing. It doesn't even tell me the kgs of it. So if I sell it, 500 million shekels. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold up. Forget about these golden eggs. We can just get rid of these things because I think we got our money maker here, bro. And you know what? Since we made that much money, I don't even think I really need to pick them all up. I feel like if we just stack these gold candy blossoms, we can literally just like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, we can just get rich right now. So even though we have so much left in my garden, I'm pretty sure we have enough to reach $1 billion. Yeah, I was correct. $10 billion from that, which means we have now passed the next milestone, but we still have a long way to go to not get banned. So Brighter, I come to you with a gift. Let me just check my inventory. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Here's a summer fun crate, man. I know, bro, we know you can spawn them in. It's the fact of the thought. You know what? Now that you said that, you're getting a carrot seed. Bet I'm rigging the shop now. Whoa. Okay, let's just rewind the clock 50 seconds now. All right, let's see. How much you charging for the first one? Not for sale. All right, so why is it here then? Okay, you know what? What about the next one? You don't meet the sub requirement. So you gave me 3 options, but I can't buy 2. Yes. Okay, I understand it now. All right. Well, considering I don't have much options, what about the third package? 10 billion! Oh, whoa. If I don't make a profit off of this thing, Brighter, you are dying. All right, money's there, and we could have got a admin package, another admin package, and we got a boner package. Well, I mean, we've already bought it, so I can't really do nothing about it. But I'm low-key happy because we got a bone blossom seed, and we got a bunch of dragonfly. So I know what I'm gonna do with this. First of all, we can't let nothing else touch this bone blossom. I'm gonna place it, boop, place it right there, and now we need to rinse and repeat what we've done so far, but to the bone blossom. Now, you know, even though we just got this golden egg, if I do a little bit of pocket watching, oh my god, why do I have 69 magnifying glass? All right, if we spray it, it's only worth 11 million shekels. Now, that used to be good money, don't get me wrong. So, low-key, I'm getting rid of all of my golden gooses, and now that everybody's picked up, we need to clear this garden out because, bro, we have too much going on here. I'm gonna head over to the gear shop because before we do anything, we need to buy all of our sprinklers. And now that we're loaded, we can go ahead and head back over to our garden because our bone blossom is at what? Yeah, this guy needs to eat, bro. You see, when you're on the Woozer garden, everybody eats good, man. So we're gonna have a quick little commercial break and we're gonna grow all. Please, big bone blossom. Please, big bone blossom. I thought this was a rainbow for a second. Bro, when I hovered over it, it was... I seen rainbow. You know what? Nah. I'm not settling for that, bro. I feel like we can get bigger than this. Oh my days. All right. Why are we not getting a rainbow? I mean, it is a 1% chance, but all right. So let me go to my items. I think I picked up a, where are my items? They're disappearing. Oh, okay. Never mind. They're down here. So we got a silver bone blossom in our hand. Whoa, this thing is giant. Okay. 76 million shekels. You know, we need a little bit more than that. So why did Brother just say I stink? Okay, bud. Nobody's even talking to you. Yeah. 200 million shekels, but who stinks now? I still do. All right, but I could buy you though. You know what? Because I have that much money. So yeah, basically for us to really profit off of the best seeds in the garden, we're gonna have to get rid of all the trash fruits. So that starts with the lemon seeds. And that was just about all I had before I ran out of reclaimers, man. Yeah, we're not finna shovel that. You can't even get that seed anymore. But yeah, we didn't do as much clearing, but we got a couple of seeds out the way. And now if I go ahead and place... Oh my God, no. You know why we weren't getting big bone blossoms? Oh, no. Because I didn't have my orange tabby out. All right, now knowing that, I'm placing my orange tabby out and we need to hurry up before my sprinklers go out. So I'm picking up the small bone blossoms. And now it's time for us to see how big we can really get these things. Just for the small price of 375 more Robux. Oh, no. Now that was big brain ideas right there, bro. We just got 2 golden bone blossoms off the bat. So yeah, I'm gonna let this guy get some mutations on it. And when we come back, we should hopefully have some more mutations other than like gold. But yeah, I don't think it should take too long. And just as expected, we have a lot of glimmering boner blossoms over here. So for price wise, I don't even think that we need to even pick the candy blossoms, bro. There's boner blossom solos. But you know, we're gonna do the test that we always do, bro. Candy blossom versus bone blossom. So I'm looking for a gold one. All right, boom. And I'm just now realizing that I went AFK without placing my dragonfly. So if you guys see a time cut of just like a bunch of gold, just know I went somewhere. But I'm here to find out which one is better. I'm team candy blossom low key. Because look at that. 3 billion shekels from that. All right, nah. The bone blossom cannot beat this, bro. I swear to you. 4 billion shekels. How does it cost so much? That doesn't make sense. All right, well, I'm not gonna lie. I need to switch to team boner blossom, bro, because low key, they make us money. And you know me, I do anything for money. I told you guys we were just gonna come back to a garden full of just crazy mutations on it. Yeah, I had to go AFK again, but I'm looking at this bone blossom. This thing seems to be worth a lot of money. So we're gonna get our favorite tool out and bro, let's just check this thing right now, man. All right, it has gold, glimmering, one struck, and frozen. Now, considering how big it is, I want to see how much it's worth. 4 billion shekels again. Holy. All right, now let's start getting crazy by picking up everything that we can because holy, yo, so much stuff got shocked when I was away, which means we have now passed the 100 billion milestone. And hey, we got a new guy. His name is Brighter's cousin. Well, are you sure you guys are related? Yeah, we are twins. I don't know, man. Something looks different about you. But hey, look, I like you though. You show the items instantly. So now that I know what I'm looking at, we got an animal package that looks like the disco bee and the kitsune. We got a cherry blossom package, which I mean, we already have the other blossoms, so I don't think I really need that. And we got a mutation package. Well, you know what? I'm gonna save that for another day. How much does your first package cost? 35 billion shekels. Okay, now that is not a good price because, bro, I have way more than that. So, and trade complete. Yeah, nice doing business with you, man. I'm gonna leave you some food on the way out. So yeah, for a measly little 35 billion, we actually got lucky here because we got a corrupt kitsune and we got a bunch of disco bees. Now, these are the main characters of why I even did that trade because first of all, we don't really need these dragonflies anymore. They have done their job and they have served well. But yeah, we're getting rid of them and we're placing our new troops down, bro. We're gonna place our disco bees down because every 14 minutes, we have a 60% chance to get the disco effect. And boys, that is a lot of money. And 125 times multiplier is no joke. So I've been letting these guys roam in the yard for a little bit. You know, we got 6 minutes left. And once that happens, these guys better have a 100% chance at passing. Or if not, they're not getting fed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I can't really punish these guys more than, you know, just not feeding them. So yeah, bro, you want some food? I got you, man. All right, it's about that time for Zephyr to go up first. Now, I don't know which one that is. I'm sorry, they all look alike. Oh, he's hiding, but he failed. We're off to a bad start because my luck is bad and I'm ready. And oh, that said gold. I thought it 100% disco, but yeah, I'm ready to go to bed because I've been at this for 6 hours. But you know what I know for a fact? I know my corrupt kitsune would not fail me because, bro, the animal gives 9 chances at getting the thing. Oh, we got 1 on the candy blossom, not the biggest. And is that all he gave? We had way many more plants. Whatever we got from Brighter's cousin are not working, bro, because these guys supposed to shoot it to 9 different plants, not just 1. All right, well, let me know when Brighter gets back in stock because I don't know if I want to buy from the cousin. All right, I'm fighting off the verge to sell right now, so hopefully my disco bees can change my mind on that. And oh, yeah, they low-key have, bro. Okay, so he gave us disco on one of them. Now, if I had the T-Rex, then that would have been more useful because then I could transfer mutations. But we need it on something like a bone blossom or a candy blossom because right now, bro, with the disco mutation, like, bro, it's not really worth much. But this egg, on the other hand, though, bro, this thing is worth millions. I'm gonna pick that up ASAP. If I sell my inventory, how much are we looking at? 200 billion? That is way more money than I thought I could get. I could probably buy Brighter. But we have now passed the final milestone of the video. So, Brighter, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like this is our last time talking. Yes! Come on, bro. I thought that we had a bro friendship here. You know what? Here's the items. Wait, so I can get it for free? Yes, I mean, hey, I'm not gonna complain about it. If he wants to give it for free, I'll give it for free. And whoa! Okay, I know I have used this before, but every time I see it, bro, it is a screaming moment, bro. No diddy. This is why I record with Brighter, man, because he will hook me up with the items that I cannot afford myself. So, don't mind if I do. I will gladly take the Mega Kitsune. And you know, as soon as I hit 1 trillion, I kind of got to give it back. But hey, I'm going to take it as I can. So, just looking at it in my garden is so insane. But the thing is, that's not how it works. Because for the Kitsune to actually be useful, it has to duplicate fruits from other people's gardens. And considering I'm like the only guy over here other than Brighter's garden, yeah, we're not going to really make no money that way. So, to speed things up, I'm going to add raccoons. Oh, yeah, good thinking, bro. Yeah, W, Brighter. And in about a couple of minutes, these guys should start printing us money. So, it's time to start cleaning up my garden. Oh, the one thing I hate about these videos. Yup, things start dying. Oh, goodbye. What the freak? Yo, what is this? You gave me the smallest thing. All right, we definitely need to make sure that Candy Blossom can never see the light of day again. And now we got the big kitsune walking. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never been around here, bro. What is inside of its mouth, though? Because I don't see it, so I'm gonna get the stuff from Brighter. And oh, look at this. Look at this. We got the crazy Candy Blossom with all the mutations on it. Wow. Okay, I'm really excited to sell this, bro. 87 kgs. 100 billion shekels off of 1 run. So you know what I really can do? I can pick up basically everything that's not the good one right here. And if I leave my money makers on the farm, just go ahead and sell this. 200 billion extra shekels because now we only need a little bit more. Now look, there's 2 options I can do. I can wait for this big kitsune. Okay, why is this thing walking at me? I can wait for this big kitsune to get off cooldown, or I could just pick up the rest of these candy blossoms the easy way and we just hit 1 trillion, bro. Well, that's what I hope, because if this thing doesn't equal 1 trillion, then I'm low-key screwed because I just picked up all of my items. So, oh God, I'm kind of scared now, bro. I don't know if this was a bad option or not, but we're gonna find out now. Is Woozer dumb or not? I know we didn't hit 1 trillion, but Brighter, let's just record for 1 or 2 more hours and then we'll be at 1 trillion. What is this guy talking about? Take what? Yo, this guy just gave me 1 trillion. All right, well, if we look at the top right, I basically hit 1 trillion now. So we can say that Brighter will not be banning us and we have now completed the challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, subscribe and watch another one.